Well, the Boston Marathon, as we all know, has been around for, this will be the 118th year, and the history and the tradition is as strong as any tradition in the country and the world. And when you look at some of the runners that have come out of the city of Boston, people like Bill Rogers, Alberto Salazar, Joan Benoit Samuelson, it's just people gravitate to that, and they want to be a part of that. They want to be part of that history. And you know, everything from the level of quality to now it's quantity. It's amazing that the walls of intimidation in our sport have crumbled, and people are believing in themselves, and nothing can be truer here in the city of Boston.
There's something different about this old race. What's really cool about it is all the people that are out there on the course. Their families have been coming there sometimes for like 100 years. You know, their great-grandfathers watched it, maybe they ran it or something. And the young people see it, and now they're thinking, maybe I can do it, and they're running Boston. They're giving it a shot.
Just being here, I mean, this is running, the finish line, the monuments in Copley Square, and just the long history of it. It's just something everyone knows about, and just everyone wants a little piece of it.
The Boston running community is unusually strong here. There's 250,000 students that migrate to Boston every single year, and a quarter of those are new students. And when you have kind of a flushing of the population, especially the younger population, and they move into Boston, it brings new energy to Boston and a whole new set of runners.
I think there's just a lot of local pride, and there's almost like that time of year when if you go out into Newton and Wellesley on a Sunday morning, it's like a high school reunion. You're like, hey, everyone's there for the same reason. We're all out here for 2 hours. It's really a community thing. I mean, that's my friends every weekend.
There's just something about this area that pulls the runner out of people. Our run club here in the Boston store, on a strong night we'll have 80 or 90 people show up, and it's really sort of amazing to see them out front, stretching in front of the store, just sort of taking over the sidewalk.
It's part of the culture. I think the city really makes an effort to make sure that there are running paths for everyone to go on. There are tons and tons of clubs. I think everybody that you meet is a runner in some way or knows somebody who's run the marathon.
Anytime you're on the Charles River, whether it's 6 in the morning on a snowstorm or it's maybe 10 o'clock at night, there's someone that's running. You're always going to run into someone. So I do think this city is definitely a running city.
I've probably been running close to 30 years. It's a very important part of my life. Every morning I'm up early, 5 o'clock, no matter what the weather is, what the temperature is. My philosophy is as long as I get my run in, there's nothing I can't tackle during the day. And it's a resilient group, it really is. Runners, they run through the heat, they run through the cold. People see us out there in the parade and think we're nuts and whatnot, but we can get through this, and I think the running community will come back stronger this year. It really will.